And welcome back to our baby challenge. I have played a little bit of the day just because the children are all settled and well. At the moment, they are taking naps, but Anastasia looks like she is up and raring to go. Now, today is quite exciting because our two infants, it's actually their birthday today. So my Luna is going to make them a cake and we're going to age them up. So we will now have 3 toddlers. I'm going to kind of play out and see how I go with the toddlers. If I find that they're a bit more manageable, we are going to get started on our next baby. I have found that we've been very lucky with baby A, and she's been so independent, going potty by herself, kind of doing those bits and pieces, which has made our lives a lot easier. So let us go and see. But we are going to start by making a cake. And I thought after missing baby A's one, I didn't want them to feel sad as well. So that is what we are going to do. Now let's just see what baby A is up to. Baby A is just coming to watch. Let us get her to go potty. And then she can have a piece of this cake as we come. Now, for her skills, we currently only need one more movement, which is kind of getting as she's moving around. We also need one imagination and one potty skill. So she's so close to being able to level up, which is quite good because she did have 4 more days. So if we can kind of get that within the next day, then at least we can have a child who is also a bit more flexible and able to kind of get where they need to be when they need to be. Something I want to avoid is just having all the children and toddlers kind of care for the infants. I do want them to be able to have a bit of a childhood. So at some point when I start earning more money, we are going to start working at the back. We're going to add a children's room and also maybe like a bit of a playground outside for both toddlers and for our older children, so they have something to do, which will be nice between their studies, of course, because that is our priority. So let us carry on. Now, just looking at other babies, it looks like baby C is doing all right. I could probably get her up, so otherwise she's going to be awake all night. We've got baby B, who is a little bit hungry at the moment. So let us finish this cake. We'll go and wake up Cassandra, and then we're going to go sort Blake out, and then we'll start getting their birthday sorted, which means we need to change these cribs as well. And we have cake. She is absolutely putting it on the wrong table, but you know, that is all right. Let us add some birthday candles. So it must be in the center of a table. So let's move this over here. And now we can add our birthday candles. We are then just going to go and sort our babies first because otherwise they are literally going to be awake all night. So let's wake you up. I don't see that you need any food, which is brilliant. And Jay is calling us, baby number 1. Something new and exciting. You know, why not? Why don't you try something new and exciting? If you have the option, you should go for it. Alright, here's baby Cassandra waking up. Let's go and give her a bit of a cuddle. Let's comfort her. She does not like to be woken up, and then we can pop her down over here. What is Anastasia up to? We still have the bags. I do need to sort that bag thing. I have gone for a repeal, but I haven't quite gotten the signatures for it. So that will be on the list of to-dos. So she's not too hungry, so I'm actually going to let her finish off this grilled cheese that she had left some food over previously. And then allow Luna to go and sort Cassandra out. Let's go and pop her on the mat so that she can have a wee play and work on her skills. She is not liking being held though. This is a baby that does not want to be held. Alright, time to wake up baby Blake. And we also need to give him a bit of a feed, and then we can suss our birthdays. What is out, baby Anastasia? So let's get you to just play with some dolls while you're waiting for the birthday party. My sweet, you need to go back over here and feed baby Blake. Does Blake need anything else? No, just a bit of food. And then we can pop him down. I do notice that, I don't know if it's just because of the new update from Infancy. My person seems to struggle with putting them up and down, and going between babies, which is kind of becoming a bit tedious, but I know it's all just part of the process and it shouldn't be long. I suppose she can have a bit of free will. In fact, while we are holding Blake, let's go and bring Blake to blow out our candles. Now, this isn't exactly party robe, but you know, it is part of mum life, so we are going to do it. All right, mister, it is now your time to shine. It is your birthday. Look how absolutely excited he is. That is too adorable. Nothing like cake with a little bit of extra spit on it. And here we go. And I managed to get an extra thinking skill, which absolutely helps us. And it looks like Jay is also sent a gift. So there are a lot of different ones. Obviously, independent is ideal, but I feel like because we've already got one independent, the likeliness is a lot less. So, angelic. Oh, I am being blessed. Thank you so much, Blake, for being an idyllic little baby over here. Oh, wow. And here they are, sharing that little special moment. That's ever so sweet. Okay, we're going to pop him down. He looks like he's basically just ready to sleep. And already he's trying to play in the rubbish bin. I'm just going to cancel that one there. Let us, so he can just kind of potter around and do some playing. I will then sort out the beds. But first, let us get the candles and get Cassandra. Her turn. So, let's add... Baby A is still happily playing, and very soon you can have some cake. And let me see. Helped blow out the candles, Cassandra.
Ma Visa.
And look at that face of determination. Get it, girl. And here she is. So she was a cautious baby. Let us see now. She has earned a bonus trait, which is excellent. So we'll have a look at that there. Let us see what we get. Another angelic baby. Amazing. These are the kids I need to start with before I start getting some other things. Let us. Okay. We'll go in for a quick cuddle. That hairdo, my love, is unfortunately going to need to change. It is not my favourite. And off you pop. Okay, with these bustling little babies, they are already asleep. Look how cute they are. I can't believe that if this were just the normal gameplay without infants, they would already be children. But I am actually quite happy to see them growing up into toddlers. Normally you're not as excited for the toddler stage. I will quickly change these beds here and we will be right back. And back to it. So I've made just a few adjustments, but nothing too much, just because I know that these kids are going to become children, and then I kind of have to reconsider adding a new room for the children, and then thinking about if we have more infants. So for now, in our main bedroom area, I've just put the infant cradle in there alongside here, so if we have a newborn to our infants, and then we can see how we go over here. Now in our toddler room, I have gotten these cute little beds here, along with the nightlight that just absolutely stops the monsters from coming under the bed, which I don't know if it happens as toddlers, but you know what, I am being fully prepared for that here. I've also added in the get to work refrigerator, just because I want to make sure that our toddlers and children can kind of get the food whenever they need, and I don't have to open the fridge every 5 minutes just to allow them to feed. I've kept our infant things and our toys just so that's all scattered about. and also I don't want to have to get rid of it just to get it back again. I also amended, I've added a little bit of an outdoor area because I thought it would be really nice just to have the toddlers have a wee nice fun space. I've never used the ball pit before, so I thought this would be a great opportunity, and we've got a cute little whale slide for them to use as well. So lots of little bits to kind of revolve around the children at this stage, and then just allow them to live their best childhood lives. We are going to finish the evening with pretty much everyone getting to bed and ready to start fresh in the morning. I am focusing on Anastasia's skills, especially because she is absolutely so close to leveling, and we would love for her to become a child and kind of get her through the process. As we get settled more, maybe in a day or two, I'm going to assess our toddlers and perhaps start thinking about baby number 4. Okay, so time for everyone to go to sleep, and let us begin our Monday morning. We have made it to the morning, however, it was a night full of both our new toddlers having nightmares, which meant that it took a lot of soothing. Cassandra decided that her new quirk was that she did not want to be a very good sleeper, and so everyone's kind of in a bit of a mix and a mess, and you can see it's even just wheat all over the floor. Currently our phones are ringing, but they don't have phones, so that's just a little bit annoying. Now, because Luna has not had much sleep, she's basically going to have a wee lie-in, whereas our toddlers are self-sufficient other than the potty skills, so they're just going to carry on carrying on. So Anastasia is quite hungry. She's going to, when she wakes up, have some food, and I can see we've already run out of pancakes, so that will be up to Luna to refresh and make sure there's enough food there. We've got, he has woken up, so there's, oh no, there's, so that must be why the phone calls are going off. We have lost some grandparents. Unfortunately, he's really sad and upset, and that would be the same then for baby C. So she's also sleeping. She was up a lot in the night. When she wakes up, she can have some food. And pretty much because everyone is still asleep, we're just going to follow Blake along and see what we can do. So out of his skills, there's obviously one in everything at the moment. I think it would be, I know it's like 8 a.m, but you know what, let's go out and play in the ball pit whilst everyone else is sleeping. Let's go and have some fun. So he's just going to pop his plate down, getting changed. Oh, look how cute he is in his dungarees, bless his heart. Oh, and he's a bit wobbly. He looks so unsure of himself, bless his little heart. But I love that he is moving around now. Might wake Anastasia up. She can always have a nap, but she needs to eat, and we really want to focus on her skills today. Oh, look at him. He's having such fun. Oh, I love the absolute joy that he's having from that. That is absolutely precious. Okay, I will get him very shortly. Now, they are less emotional, apparently, if they have a good thinking skill. So I am going to get him to practice his thinking skills. Here is little Anastasia waddling her way. Oh, she is so cute. Look at that big smile. These toddlers are absolutely adorable. I'm all for it. I can actually feel the stress draining away, them being toddlers as opposed to infants, because they're not as needy, whereas these guys are so much more able to entertain themselves. Okay, you do need a bath and a shower. Sorry, a bath and a shower. A bath and also to go toilets. I am actually going to go here and potty train you, just so that you have a chance to use the toilet, and then we can give you a bath from there. And then we'll give Cassandra a bath, so then she is clean and ready for the day. Anastasia, after you eat your food, what have we got to work on today? So more movement, more imagination, and more potty. So we will do a bit more imagination. You can play with some dolls, and then perhaps go outside. Blake is playing in the toilet, but at least he'll be part of the chaos that is bath time. And just like that, Anastasia is now level 3 in imagination, which means she only needs potty and some movements. So if it's only those two here, now she is going to go and have heaps of fun. She's going to climb and slide and play in the ball pits. We've got baby Blake still having a wee play. We're still using the potty over here. And it looks like our bills have just come in. And we've apparently got a question from Cassandra, but I do still want to give her a bubble bath, and then we can suss out her needs. Yes, absolutely, you can have a bath. Hates being carried. Yes, as a toddler, I can very much picture that. She hated being carried as an infant, so it's no surprise that she does not want it over there as well. I'm just checking out our slide. Look how adorable. And Blake is still just chilling with his screen time. 2 days of crying, that is very sad. And he's got level 2 thinking. Okay, my gal is she is actually going to serve some food. We need more food now that these children can help themselves. Let us make some BLTs. And there we go, Cassandra's already going to eat. We're working on our movement skills. I think she is a bit stuck, so I have to quickly move this bench. I like the idea of it being there, but it's probably not so practical with the slide being over here. So let me see if I can just move the slide a little bit over this way and see if she can still come into this ball pit. There we go, and now she can jump in and have some absolute joy. It looks like baby Cassandra's coming outside to eat her dinner. And for whatever reason, my person has decided to follow too, but she has loved seeing our toddlers get their skills. Did you make the foods? I cannot see food anywhere. Is it in your inventory? No. That's what happens when you leave them to go do their own thing. Let's go back and make those BLTs. Blake is needing a bit of attention, so I'm going to get him to go babble over here and just kind of give him as much babble as possible so that he can work on that communication skill. She's eating, watching Anastasia have some fun. And Blake is getting his attention, so he's kind of all done having attention from there. So he is looking quite tired, but also wants attention too. Let us have our toddlers kind of chatter away. So he can come here, he can go and reassure, he can babble. Let's go hug lovingly, some more babble. Maybe sing a silly song. Anastasia, how are we going on your skills, my sweet? So you still need more. I love that you want to play. Go for, actually, I don't, it sounds silly, but I don't really like the wandering skill. I don't really want her to be wandering around because they end up in all sorts of places. So she's going to kind of just stick to her playground that we've got here. And then our two little toddlers are going to have, they're going to go and have a wee chat outside. I always do that. I'm rotating the screen. I always press M. So let's cancel that. We want to stay here. I love that they are all outside together, enjoying the sunshine, having a great time. Blake is still looking quite sad, but at least he has his sibling to talk to. My person has apparently helped herself to a nap. You know what? Go and absolutely do that whilst you can. I'll just put those extra ham dinners over there for someone to eat later. Okay, you do also need to use the potty, which will help, and then you can also have a quick sleep. Let's go over here. You also need some sleep. So after you have finished reassuring and chatting, I might get you to also do some reassurance and some babbling. It is so cute to see these two siblings playing together. They became good friends, considering they're twins. It's so nice to know that they are getting along continuously. And by 3 p.m. everybody is already knackered and ready for a sleep. She's getting so close to that next potty skill. Maybe one more use of, and she should be ready to go. Now Anastasia's woken up. She doesn't need to watch the kids. Now while she has the very limited amount of free time that she does have, she is going to carry on painting. Luna's kind of goals, other than getting pregnant soon, will be to finish off her aspirations so that we can get some of those good kind of stats. I am looking I'm also towards the bottom where you kind of get, the hardly hungries, the never weary would be amazing, just so that she's on hand to look after these babies constantly. And we've already got baby C awake. She hates to sleep, so she's up and down, but you know what, we're going to persist and let her sleep. And we have our artwork. Let us make another one. We are just going to carry on. Amazing. She had an absolutely amazing meal, and it's so good to see these stats. I'm absolutely loving this a lot more. We've got baby Anna awake, who is apparently going to avoid bedtime to ask something. But my sweet, you need a bit of sleep, please. And we have reached level 10 in our painting skill. We've maxed that one, which is amazing. She is now a master artist, and she can now mentor others in painting, which means we just need to kind of get 5 more masterpieces. I think come maybe 6:37, I might just wake the kids up, give them a little bit more, so that they do actually sleep through the night, because there's no point in them being asleep for ages now. Anastasia needs a little bit more of a boost. And the rest are looking okay. So I am also going to get her to serve some dinner. I just want this to basically be as full as possible, because everyone's eating all the time. And then I know that I don't have to worry about making more meals. So she is appreciating food even more. Should she become a foodie? I'm going to go yes, because she does, and she will be doing a lot of cooking. I do love that that is an option. All right, my children, I think you need to wake up a little bit just for the next few hours so that you can ensure, and then you can eat some food. Blake, you can come and eat some dinner as well. So it looks like we have Blake, who loves to wake up, which is a brilliant skill to have, because that just means you're not going to be as moody as Cassandra usually is. We've got a call from Jay, and he got the job. Well done. I am going to come over here. We're going to wake up and potty train Cassandra again. How's baby Anna? Baby Anna is so close to leveling. Oh my goodness. So close. So it turns out Blake is a picky eater as well, just to suit like Anna, which means a lot of the food he's going to eat, he's probably not going to like as much. What skill can we get you to work on, my friend? Let's do a little bit of communication skill, or let's do our thinking skill. Yeah, we'll carry on with thinking, level 3. Now after you, go toilet. I know you're so sad. And that you do need a bit of help off, so you can go over here. Anastasia, you have a little bit of time. Let us get you to go and slide and play in the ball pits, and then you can pretty much go to sleep, really. Oh, I don't want you to hit that. I was thinking maybe hug, give it some good talking, and then have some sleep. Excellent. So it looks like Anastasia has reached... Oh, I thought we had done it, but no, we haven't quite done it. We've got a level 3 in movement, which means that one hasn't quite updated, but it should very shortly. She just needs one more in her potty skill. Now, Blake, you're getting tired. It is 10 p.m, so you can hop onto beds, and you can also hop to beds. I might add that this is so calming and relaxing to have every single sim asleep, and I do not have to worry, other than maybe Cassandra, who's definitely going to wake up multiple times in the nights. Now Blake does need some help to go toilet, so before I wake him up, I will let Anastasia make the breakfast. Sorry, not Anastasia, Luna to make the breakfast. And then wake him up. Come on, Anastasia, you can get that potty level. Yes, she is the master of her potty. Which means she is level 3 in everything, which means she is allowed to age up. Very, very exciting. So, if I have put it in the fridge because I didn't want anyone to eat it quite yet. So I'm going to put this here. Let us add the birthday candles. And then it is Anastasia's turn to blow them out. And she is quite hungry, so I don't know if now is the best time, but we have got our 3rd birthday.
Yes, no. Oh, babe.
I am actually going to miss her. I thought Anastasia was an amazing toddler, an amazing infant, and a great choice for our first baby. So, thankfully, she has been able to get a few of her skills up. Now, the requirement for children to move to teenager is just to get an A in school. So we're going to randomize the traits. These are pretty much almost like adult ones. So let us see what she gets. So for aspiration, I think we need to choose the aspiration. I might use an online generator and then we can pick a trait. Okay, so I've just found one here with James Turner, and he has the option to choose whichever one you would like to do, toddler, child, teen, or adult. We've gone for child, and we're going to generate what she has what her aspiration is going to be. So let us see. Okay, I've just planned the outfit just to change Anastasia's hairstyle and clothes, and so now she is going to kind of carry on, and when she does sort out all of her things, so she doesn't actually have to go to school, it says in 2 days, so I don't even know, so she kind of skips a day, which means we are delayed a little bit more, but we will get there. Okay, so she can eat her food, and then I'm going to get her to take a bath and complete her homework. We want to do as much homework as we can just so that we know we're maximizing her abilities at school. I can see Blake will need a bath very soon, but not yet, and it looks like Cassandra could do with some potty training. So let us potty train Cassandra a little bit, and then Cassandra, after going to the toilet, she can eat some food. My person is just gone over here. Let's come back over here. Wait for Cassandra to kind of wake up. Go. Cassandra's back on that potty and then able to eat. Alright, Anna, what are you up to? Taking out the trash. This girl is amazing. So after potty training, I might see if I can award her behaviour. We can enthuse about cake. So let's go to our parenting skill and say we're going to encourage her recent behaviour of throwing out the trash. So let us go and convert. She's moved just to say thank you, my girl. And there she is, taking a wee sleep. And fair enough, you do look exhausted already. Now Blake looks like he is going to need a bath, so you can come over here and wake him up. We want to give Blake a bubble bath. Alright, and Blake loves to be carried, the complete opposite of his twin who hates to be carried, but that's always the way, isn't it? And then when she has finished her food, I might get her to continue learning her shapes. And after Blake is done, he can also grab some food. It still baffles me that once the kind of toilets and hygiene are met, I don't really have as much needing to do anything. I don't need to do the feeding, I don't need to do the changing of the nappies or the comforting. I can kind of just get on with what I need to get on with. So we're going to go and do some more painting after his bath. And it is fast asleep. Let's get her to do her homework. And everyone is just busy pottering on. Honestly, there is such a relief, and I can't even describe how relieved I am. I don't feel so tense. It's quite nice, you can actually babble around and look up but angry because she hates to be comforted. Maybe a bit of comfort, though that might require standing up. Let's do some more friendly chatting, babble about my sibling. You can babble some more. And there's a crying toddler, so it is making her a little bit tense. So, oh Blake, I know you're upset, my sweet. It's this loss. Hopefully by tomorrow you will be feeling a lot better and have mourned what you needed to. And when you've done that, Blake, you can also work on your thinking skill. And we've got our first masterpiece. It's not our first one, but it is for our aspiration, which is what we want. We might do a small abstract. I thought by doing maybe small ones, it'll make it a lot faster, but more potential to get our masterpieces. So, something that we need to do, so she doesn't actually need to get her aspirations, but it might be quite nice to do so, and she wants to play some chess, so I'm going to go ahead and buy a chess set, and I might even get her to invite her dad to come and play over so that she is able to get that achievement. So let us get a nice chess set. We don't need anything fancy. I don't want to spend a bunch of money just on something that's kind of quickly going to be used. Let us put it outdoors, and we will need a couple of chairs to go with it. Let's go for just some classic outdoor chairs. We just need to change the orientation here. There we go, our chair set is ready to go. Let us get her to invite her father over. So invite to hang over at our current lots. And the other two are whizzing away, working diligently on their skills, their thinking skills. And here comes Anastasia's dad. Come over here. You can brighten his day, give him a hug, quote a cartoon character, and let's play. And you should be able to play. There we go. We've got some movement. Now, achieving her aspiration is not needed, but I figure it's nice to kind of keep her busy. If we can do that, I don't see why not. And she's acquired the logic skill and the mental skill. Now, it is 1 PM. I am going to get Cassandra to get some wee nap in whilst she can, and you might grab some potty help. There we go, Blake. And then out here, We've got our 3 games. She also wants to do a bit of reading as well, reading for 2 hours. So we might see if Jay can read to her for 2 hours. It might have to be Luna that reads with her. I just realised that I can't actually click a book to read on, so that's not a problem. We will suss that another time. So he doesn't quite need a nap. I think he might be okay to kind of go until night time. So once he's done that, he can kind of carry on with his skills. And then Luna can carry on in the house. Let's just check if she can do a cleaning frenzy to see if there's anything else that she needs to tidy up before she goes back to doing her. Okay, she can resume her paintings now. Make money whilst we can, because we do want to add in fact, we have to get a child's bed, because this toddler bed is not going to do it anymore. And ideally, I would love to have a children's room, but because it's just the 3 of them, I feel like it's not that big a deal to have a separate room yet. But once all 3 of them kind of age up, I will look into a separate room for them, or I might even look at redoing our layout so that we can have the infants and newborns closer, and then the children further away, so that they're not with all the crying. I'd like to get her a nice bed so that she's sleeping as restfully as she can. Now, you don't need to use the children's bed. I might look here for the single beds, so I know she's getting a great sleep. So we've got 5s. We've got a 3,000 bed. That's probably a little too much. I will go for this one here though. It kind of matches her suitability. And you can see like it's already taken up all of that space in the bedroom. But I love the canopies, so we're going to keep that one there. And let us carry on. Okay, Cassandra, you're just having a wee cry. I might get Cassandra to give you a wee potty train, and then maybe we can give you a bit of a comfort. I wonder if there's anything I can do to kind of make you feel better. Strict. No, I don't want a strict one. Let's try by giving you lots of affection. Let's soothe you. Let's do some more affection. Hug lovingly. I'm wondering if any of those will actually help her. Okay, so she's managed to get her 3 games of chess. You are working diligently away on your skill, Blake. Well done. Alright, let's try and give some comfort. I do want to see if this is going to help her at all. So I'm going to kind of keep an eye on the loss in the family. So, oh, soothing has actually made it jump so much. So I didn't realise that it would do as much. So let's go back and see if we can soothe again. I want to get rid of their sadness. Okay, it's definitely lessened it by a lot, which has only left it with half an hour. So what I might get her to do is also soothe Blake, because he needs it desperately. And now I know in future if somebody dies and you continuously soothe them, it will help. So Blake, you can pause on that one there. Anna is still taking her nap. I am going to get her to wake up, go toilet, eat some food. And then we'll wait for Anna to kind of soothe Blake here. Try and take away your sadness. There we go. Went from 11 hours to 5 hours. To 3 hours. Whilst we're here, I might as well give you a nice wee snuggle. It looks like there is no more soothing. Oh, there it is. And it looks like that food is no good. Oh, don't eat that, Anastasia. You may stop. Let us get rid of this ham dinner. And you can clean that up. You're going to have a sore tummy if you eat that, my sweet. Alright, what is Anna doing? So Anna's not doing anything at the moment. Let's just check these aren't spoiled. You can grab a serving and I might get her to read. As for Blake, it looks like you've really got 7 minutes more of sadness, and then you are pretty much ready to go to bed. So you might just have a little bit of an early night tonight, my sweet. You to talk about school, do some chatting. I am going to parent her and encourage the things that she's been doing. You are an absolute angel. Jokesters. Cue the punchline. Anastasia and Luna just can't stop cracking up about each other. Family members with jokesters family dynamic, which used to perform funny or mischief. Would that describe it between Luna? I'm going to say no, I don't really want it to be mischievous. So we got social, and a sentiment has also been gained. It's really nice. Blake is asleep. And now you, my sweet Cassandra, can also sleep. And you can go and sleep in your bed, even though I know you're going to wake multiple times a night. Before you go and have a nap, let's see if we can get your aspiration by reading to you. And already, just like I said, Cassandra's already awake because she doesn't like to sleep. Let's read again to Anastasia. Try and get the 2 hours in. Now it looks like Blake has had a bit of a nightmare. So why don't you finish off this food, Blake? And then the food doesn't go to waste and you at least have something to eat. You want to eat outside apparently. And Anastasia's exhausted, so she's going to bed here. So let me go and tuck in this little child. Blake, my friends, if you can ask for some potty help. Luna's just going toilet, but he is waiting to go toilet. He's waiting so patiently on that couch waiting for her. So let's go and ask for some potty help. Blake is now level 2. Okay, and with that we have reached another night of, so what I'm going to do is going to let them all sleep. We are going to power through some more skills, and I'm just going to jump in with what skills they do as the toddlers start getting closer to their level 3s. Maybe when they hit level 2s of everything, I will start getting on to baby number 4. So until then, I will see you very shortly. And we've got Cassandra with thinking skill level 2. And that's Cassandra with imagination skill level 2 as well. And that is level 3 thinking skill, which is 1 level down, which is amazing. Let's move to another skill. Cassandra has reached potty level 3, which means she can use the toilet on her own. And it looks like over here we are going to reach Blake for level 3 in his blocks as well. There we go. And that's level 2 imagination skill for Blake. And that's imagination level 3 for Cassandra. And she is actually playing with Blake, which I find super cute. Here they are playing and helping to get each other's skills up. And Blake is not far behind on his level 3. So, and here we go. Now Blake is imagination skill level 3 as well. And we have reached level 3 communication for Cassandra, which means she only needs a couple more things before she can level. And oh, wrong person. So she needs 1 movement, and that's all. So let's get her moving. Blake is now also level 3. He is still 2 on potty, so he still needs a little bit of help, and then he also needs 2 more movements, and then he'll be able to level up as well. And Blake is now level 3 in potty, leaving just the movement skill for both of our twins. Okay, I'm thinking that because it has been a bit of easy breeze, my 2 toddlers are now 1 level away from becoming children, and my child, when she comes back from school, will be ready to age up into a teenager. So that means that my person has just been painting away and unfortunately not doing very much at all. So it is time for another baby. So in our friends list we have got Markoa, so I'm going to go and try and flirt it up and see if we can have a child with Markoa. We're just going to go straight in for the kiss. Let's see if he's going to like it. And there we go, straight away he is already liking that indeed. Let us give a bit of affection. We're going to say you look gorgeous today. Do a bit of flirting. He did not like that. Let's try a bold pickup. We are not having a great time here with our flirting has not turned out well for us at all. Okay, I have an apology. Let's see. see if we can do a smooth recovery, though. Those never really seem to go very well for me. He has accepted my recovery, thankfully. Let's talk about tonight. Let's share ideas. See if we can get another flirt in there. And he has liked that little bit of flirting, so I'm going to see if I can kind of play on that and get what I can. And with that, our Cassandra has reached level 3, which means she's actually ready to level up. And I know that Blake won't be far behind. So where is Blake? Is Whoops playing? Let's get him playing some more. He is indeed very close, but everything is ready to go. And Cassandra there with her level 3s. Amazing, these children are absolutely blessing me. So we need to get baby 4 on the way. And I'm hoping it's just 1. I think I can handle 1 at a time. But handling 2 I find a little bit too tricky. Let's see, am I able to give you a kiss? I can. An embrace. Here we go, and now we are in a nice and flirty mood. We can't quite woohoo yet, but we're definitely getting there. Let's do a pose, let's hold hands. And my person desperately needs to go toilet. And we can try, so we're going to try for a baby, and then my person can go toilet. And now we've learnt his woohoo interest. And Blake is also level 3, so everything is turning up amazingly. We can get our cake soon. What is our little girl? No, you do not want to go in there and watch that. You can go potty for now. Blake, you can come over and do the same. While they do their thing, let's go and take a pregnancy test. Alright, and it also looks like we have got Anastasia's grades up, which means she is now able to turn into a teenager. We are going to have lots. Oh no, Luna is not pregnant. Oh, well, no time, no rest for the wicked. We are going on it again. We will not stop quite yet. While this darling daughter is here, she's even got a tooth fairy certificate. That's so cute. I'm going to just hang that on the wall here. You can go and do your homework. Alright, my sweet. You can just go and do some playing and have lots of fun. Blake, you're going toilets. Let us try a pregnancy test. And we are pregnant with baby number 4. Oh, I am so excited. And here she is already wanting to chat and tell the news. Okay, well, lots to do. So, first thing, it was nice for you to come, but we are done here. It looks like you are amidst leaving. So we need to get our cake out and we need to start aging up. And this cake is just going to be used over and over again. So let's go add some candles. And this time we're going to start with our child. So just checking, she is a grade A student. She is now ready to become a teen. And here she is, look, swirling around. I love her hair already. Okay, now in terms of her aspiration, we are just going to randomize it. So just closing my eyes, this one. And then there's another 6, this one. So she's going to be spellcraft and sorcery, and I've not actually done that one before, so that's quite interesting. And we're going to randomize her second trait, which is kleptomanic. My goodness, teenager has changed you. Okay, so here she is. Just wait for all the sparkles and bliss. Oh my goodness, spitting image of her mom. You are a gorgeous gal. Okay, now Anastasia, you need to add more. And we're going to get our toddlers in. Let us help to blow out. Let's start. Cassandra did get her skills first, so we're going to start over here with Cassandra. It's all part of the process to see them grow. And our child. And she starts off with some bonus skills. We're just going to whiz. We've got mental again. And we've got goods. She also received a gift from her father. And now we are going to add our candles on. Blake, you're going to have to wake up. And we're going to help blow out for Blake. Oh, and I love that all of your siblings are here to come and watch your birthday. All right, Blake, your turn. Amazing. Okay. Excellent. So we've got creativity and creative, my boy. And it looks like you have gotten a gift from your dad as well. Amazing. Our family is blossoming. It is growing. It's getting bigger and bigger. And now that we have baby number 4 on the way, it's really starting to expand. So we're going to end this episode here, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta.